वेरी प्लेजेंट गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। मैं गुरतेज सिंह बोर्ड इन्फिनिटी टीम से आप सबका स्वागत करता हूं चौपाल के 15th एपिसोड। यस, यू हर्ड इट राइट, इट्स अ 15th एपिसोड। एंड आशा करता हूं आपको चौपाल के पुराने वाले एपिसोड्स भी काफी पसंद आए होंगे। अगर अभी तक आपने पुराने एपिसोड चेक नहीं किया है तो डू चेक ऑन अवर यूट्यूब चैनल एंड डू लीव योर रिएक्शंस देयर। एंड इफ यू आर समवन हु वांट टू स्टार्ट योर करियर इन डिजिटल मार्केटिंग, then check out our website www.boardinfinity.com, and within 24 hours our counselor team will get in touch with you. समय को वेस्ट ना करते हुए let's welcome our coach, Mr. Nitin Amlani sir, who is having more than 5-year experience specifically in digital marketing domain. So thank you so much sir for connecting with us today, and virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you, Gurtej. Thank you for the introduction. So yes, namaste everyone. Sabko namaste and welcome to Digital Marketing Chaupal. So today's session, it's going to be the first session in this three-part series. Overall, we will have total three sessions, and we will discuss what lies outside your marketing funnel, what goes inside the marketing funnel, and how do you build your marketing funnel. So that's our plan for the three sessions. So in today's first session, we are going to focus on what lies outside your marketing funnel. Before we get started with our session, there are a few things that I just wanted to share with you. So that you are able to make the most out of these three sessions. If you're trying to learn any new skill, whether it's digital marketing or data science or any other skill, there are few things that you have to do as a learner or a student, and there are few things your coach or trainer has to do. So according to me, and these are my suggestions, if you want to leverage the best out of all the sessions that you're attending or any courses you're doing, the first thing that you should do is you should start thinking like a marketing professional. You should start observing the marketing activities that are happening around you, and you should start asking various questions. You should start asking what is happening, how it is happening, and when to use a particular channel. So if you start doing these things, that is when you will start learning a lot out of all the marketing courses or sessions that you're attending. And yes, self-learning is also very important, and you should give a lot of time to self-learning as well. Your objective whenever you're doing any marketing course, it should be that you're learning new tools. That is great, but you should also develop an approach towards marketing. If you're learning a new tool for email marketing, you should also develop certain approach. एक तरीका आपको डेवलप करना होगा कि हम क्यों कर रहे हैं ये ईमेल मार्केटिंग, कब करनी चाहिए. और इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन गूगल एड्स और यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन एनालिटिक्स, आपको एक अप्रोच डेवलप करनी चाहिए टुवर्ड्स एनी टूल. बिकॉज आप जब एक टूल सीख जाओगे, उसके बाद 5 और टूल होंगे जो मार्केटिंग आपको सीखने पड़ेंगे इफ यू जस्ट फोकस ऑन लर्निंग न्यू टूल्स. बट इफ यू फोकस ऑन डेवलपिंग एन अप्रोच, इफ यू लर्न वन टूल, आप दूसरे टूल्स इजीली अडॉप्ट कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज माय सजेशन. एक तरीका आपको, और इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन गूगल एड्स और यू करनी चाहिए टुवर्ड्स एनी टूल होंगे जो आपको सीखने को. लर्न वन टूल, दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड ट्राई to do. And as a coach or a trainer, what I attempt with my students is I definitely try to give them knowledge transfer about tools, what I know, but I also help them develop a long-term approach. And that is what most of the coaches approach would be. So these were few suggestions. Now, just a little intro about me. I have more than 11 years of experience, overall industry experience, and more than 8 years of experience in marketing. I've done my MBA in marketing from NMIMS Mumbai. Out of all this, put down is Hubspot Academy. Now, this is a very good resource for learning new things about marketing. You can do a lot of certification courses also, and you get a lot of templates from Hubspot. So HubSpot is an organization. They provide marketing automation tools, and they have their HubSpot Academy. So do check out HubSpot Academy and also HubSpot blogs. That would help you a lot during your learning journey. And if I were to give you one career tip just before we start, जब आप डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में हो, अवॉइड कि आप बार बार जॉब स्विच कर रहे हैं इन द इनिशियल फेज ऑफ योर करियर, बिकॉज डिजिटल मार्केटिंग को समझने में, उसमें सक्सेस मिलने में टाइम लगता है. इट डिजिटल मार्केटिंग डजंट हैपन इन 1 day और 2 days, और इट डजंट हैपन इन फ्यू मंथ्स. आपको थोड़ा टाइम देना होगा, अपने ऑडियंस को समझना होगा, तब जाके आपको सक्सेस मिलेगी. सो इनिशियली अवॉइड फ्रीक्वेंटली स्विचिंग योर जॉब्स. बट अगर आपको कोई पे नहीं कर रहा है ढंग से, जॉब एनवायरनमेंट अच्छा नहीं है, तो देन डेफिनेटली यू शुड स्विच. बट ट्राई एंड सी हाउ मच यू आर लर्निंग फ्रॉम ईच जॉब और इंटर्नशिप दैट यू आर डूइंग. All right. Now this is our plan. These are the 3 sessions that we would be doing. So let's just focus on the session number 1. आज हम क्या सीखने वाले हैं? So we are going to see कि bias journey को कैसे trace करें and bias persona को कैसे हमें समझना है and how we have to build bias persona. So bias journey क्या होती है, bias persona क्या होती है, all that we will see in today's session. ठीक है. और एक सजेशन और, वेन एवर यू आर सिटिंग फॉर एनी सेशन, कोई भी ऑनलाइन सेशन में आप बैठ रहे हो, प्लीज कीप वन पेन एंड नोटबुक विथ यू. नोट डाउन पॉइंट्स. द मोर यू नोट डाउन, आप ज्यादा, आपको रिटेंशन होगा, आप समझ पाओगे ज्यादा अच्छे से, और वो चीजें याद रहेंगी. ऑल राइट. सो as I told you, we are going to decode all that is happening outside the marketing funnel and inside the marketing funnel, and that's what our name of this digital marketing Chaupal is. Okay, now ये जो diagram है, this diagram is the base or foundation of all the 3 sessions that we are going to do. Now let's try to understand this diagram first, and then we will go on and do a deep dive in each of these elements. Also एक important बात, अगर आपको कोई भी doubt आ रहा है, if you have any doubts, please mention it in the comments, and Gurtej will help me to resolve your doubt. So basically he'll inform me अगर कोई doubt है तो, and then I'll try to solve that. Okay. So ये जो diagram आपको दिख रहा है, let's try to understand that diagram first. अब ये है कि अगर आप देखोगे, एज ए मार्केटिंग इंडिविजुअल जब आप सोचना शुरू करोगे, नॉट एज एन एंड यूजर, अब अगर मार्केटिंग इंडिविजुअल की तरह सोचोगे, सो देर आर लॉट्स ऑफ कंज्यूमर्स इन दिस एंटायर वर्ल्ड और यूनिवर्स. ओके, हम सारे जो ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हैं, हम सब कंज्यूमर्स हैं, हम कुछ ना कुछ खरीदते हैं हर टाइम. ठीक है, तो ये हम सब कंज्यूमर्स हैं जो इस सर्कल में आते हैं. दिस सर्कल रिप्रेजेंट्स ऑल द पॉसिबल कंज्यूमर्स. ऑलराइट, द बिगर सर्कल. Now within this circle there's a subset, उसका एक हिस्सा है इस सर्कल के अंदर का, जो आपका टारगेट ऑडियंस है, जो आपके ब्रांड का, आपके बिजनेस का टारगेट ऑडियंस है. वेदर यू आर अ नाइकी, वेदर यू आर अ रीबॉक, और whether you are a new business who's just getting started, or a local grocery shop, you cannot sell to everyone. सब आपके कंज्यूमर्स नहीं हो सकते. All right, for various reasons. So पहला स्टेप मार्केटिंग फनल को अगर आपको फिल करना है, अपने मार्केटिंग फनल को समझना है, तो सबसे पहला स्टेप है अपने टारगेट ऑडियंस को आइडेंटिफाई कीजिए. आउट ऑफ ऑल द कंज्यूमर्स इन द वर्ल्ड, हु आर योर टारगेट ऑडियंस? टारगेट ऑडियंस यानी कि कौन आपसे खरीदेगा, आपके साथ बिजनेस करना चाहेगा. दैट इज योर टारगेट ऑडियंस. And you have to identify that. So जो ये छोटा circle है, that is your target audience. It is part of all the consumers. It's a subset, and you have to identify this subset. Now, once you identify your target audience, you try to attract them in the funnel. All right, this arrow that you see, red color arrow, you try to attract them in your funnel. And
sorry to interrupt you, sir. The
yeah,
students are not able to see the diagram.
are you able to see Gurtej?
Yes, the slide, it's showing my role slide, right? My role.
Okay, I'll try to share again.
Okay.
about now?
It's not started yet.
Okay. Are you able to see the slide now?
No, no, just stop sharing and share it again, sir.
Okay.
Dear students, coach is trying to connect. Please be patient for some time.
Hi Gurtej, are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, we can see.
Okay. So, all right. So I had completed this particular slide. So I mentioned about HubSpot Academy. It's a very good resource for you to learn new things as well as do some certification courses and get hold of some templates. So do check out. इसको जरूर check करना HubSpot Academy, and there's a blog also that HubSpot runs. And yeah, so these are the three sessions that we have planned in this series. और आज हम देखेंगे what is buyer's journey and how to build buyer's persona. Okay. So are you guys able to see the diagram now? अब दिख रहा है diagram सबको? Gurtej, are you able to see the diagram?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so I'll keep my video off and I'll just continue with this. So मैं आपको समझा रहा था कि सारे ह्यूमन बींग्स जो है वो कंज्यूमर्स हैं, बट आपका ब्रांड या आपका प्रोडक्ट सबको अपनी सर्विस या प्रोडक्ट सेल नहीं कर सकता. So the larger circle that you see, it is all of us, all the humans and consumers, and the smaller circle that you see is your target audience. So first step for building your marketing funnel is, or to even start your marketing activities, first step is to understand your target audience. आपको अपनी target audience समझनी होगी. कौन है जो आपसे आपकी सर्विस या प्रोडक्ट खरीदना चाहेगा. So that is the first step that you have to take when you're planning to build your funnel or your marketing strategy. So the smaller circle is a subset of the larger circle and it's your target audience. Now, once you attract your target audience, in your funnel, so there are different ways of attracting your target audience in your funnel by providing them good quality content. It can be in the form of a video or a PDF. So once you start attracting your customers, or it can be through ads also, you start capturing them in the funnel. And once they come into this funnel, once they start interacting with you, तब वो target audience आपके prospective customers हो सकते हैं. And that's the whole idea of funnel. आपके target audience में से आपको अपने प्रोस्पेक्टिव कस्टमर्स को बिल्ड करना है, एक सेल्स पाइपलाइन बनानी है. ऑल द टर्म्स दैट आई एम यूजिंग, हम सारे टर्म्स डिस्कस करेंगे एंड यू विल अंडरस्टैंड ऑल ऑफ दिस. बट फॉर नाउ अंडरस्टैंड दैट आउट ऑफ ऑल द कंज्यूमर्स आपको अपना टारगेट ऑडियंस आइडेंटिफाई करना है, अपने टारगेट ऑडियंस को अट्रैक्ट करना है सो दैट वो प्रोस्पेक्टिव कस्टमर्स बन जाए. टारगेट ऑडियंस कैप्चर्ड इन द फनल बिकम योर प्रोस्पेक्टिव कस्टमर्स. और और जब वो ये जर्नी खत्म करेंगे इस फनल के टॉप से, जब वो बॉटम में आएंगे तब वो रेवेन्यू लाएंगे. देन दे विल प्रोवाइड बिजनेस टू यू एंड दैट इज वेयर यू विल फाइंड customers who will get revenue for you, that is your paying customers, and customers who are loyal to your brand. All right, so we will understand all of this in these 3 sessions. First is how to identify target audience and build buyers persona. Second is how to attract, second would be how to understand or what is your marketing funnel. We will learn all the basics. And third is how we can use different marketing tactics or channels to build this funnel. So this diagram is what is the foundation of our entire marketing Chaupal series. All right. I hope you have understood, and if there are any doubts, please reach out to Gurtej. ठीक है, अब एक क्विज है, सरप्राइज क्विज है आप सब लोगों के लिए. सो हम देखते हैं किसमें कितना है दम और अब कौन आंसर कर पाता है एक छोटे से क्वेश्चन को. और ये क्वेश्चन बेस्ड है स्लाइड नंबर 7 पे, ये वाली स्लाइड जो आपने ये डायग्राम देखा है. एक बार ठीक से देख लो डायग्राम फिर से एंड देन आई विल शूट दैट क्वेश्चन टू यू. ठीक है, आपके हिसाब से इस जो डायग्राम हमने देखा अभी, उसमें सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट या सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट किरदार कौन सा है? Which element plays the biggest role in any of your would play a biggest role in any of your marketing activities? Gurtej, are we getting any answers in the comment?
No, sir. As of now, no answers are there.
Okay, we'll wait for a minute and see if anyone take a shot. Even if you are wrong, there is no harm. According to you, अब जो भी elements आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे इस डायग्राम में, सबसे important कौन सा है किसी भी मार्केटर के लिए या मार्केटिंग टीम के लिए?
Sir, I have shared the names along with the answers in the chat. Could you please
Okay.
open? Yeah.
Yeah. Advocacy. Okay. Rahul, I mean, it's good that you already know this term, but according to me, this is not the most important thing when you're just getting started with your marketing strategy. Philosophy converging. Okay, so I think we have got our answer from Shubham Deshmukh, and that is your target audience. That is correct. I also feel the same way. मुझे भी ऐसा लगता है, अगर आपको स्टार्ट करना है बिल्डिंग अपना, if you want to start building your marketing funnel, if you want to start building your marketing strategy, your plan, whatever, even if you make the greatest plan in this world, if you come up with the most creative ideas, but अगर आपको अपनी टारगेट ऑडियंस ही नहीं पता है, तो वो जो प्लान आपने बनाया है या जो सबसे अच्छी एड आपने बनाई है वो सिर्फ आपको ही अच्छी लगने वाली है, या उन लोगों को अच्छी लगेगी जो आपके टारगेट ऑडियंस नहीं है. There's a possibility. So the most important thing for you when you're just getting started, target audience is the most important element in this entire diagram that we are discussing. Whether it's any new project, any new marketing campaign you're starting, target audience is the most important element. All right, I hope all of you agree with this, and this is the reason why we are starting our first session based on target audience. Great. All right. Okay, good attempt, Rahul and Krishna. But now we have our answer, so we'll move ahead. ठीक है, सो सबसे समझदार मार्केटर वही है जो अपनी टारगेट ऑडियंस के दिल की बात को समझता है. All right, and that should be your number one aim. Identify your target audience, and then understand your target audience. So now let's discuss about target audience. So अगर हम define करना चाहें target audience को, so target audience is a segment, is a smaller segment of the consumers which your marketing team has identified, and your marketing team thinks that they are most likely to buy your products or services once you capture them in your sales and marketing funnel. That is what we discussed in the diagram. So that is the basic definition of target audience. Now ये जो segmentation है, जो आप segments identify करोगे, जो subsets आप identify करोगे, you would identify based on certain important metrics. आप अपने मन से उसको नहीं बना सकते कि मुझे लगता है कि जो college students है वो खरीदेंगे मेरा product. वो आपको लगता है, but you know, how do you identify? You have it should not go on your gut feeling. You should have some data. So this identification or segmentation happens based on certain criteria. That criteria can be the demographic factors of the consumers, or it can be some kind of behavior that they show. Now let's take example of demographic factors. One can be location. So now let's say you are a grocery shop based out of Bangalore, and you provide delivery only in few areas of Bangalore. So आपके जो target customers हैं, they should be based out of Bangalore. You cannot target people who are based out of Bombay, Lucknow, or some other city in India, because you are not able to deliver there. So location can be one criteria on which you will decide your target audience. It can be on based on age also. So let's take example of bicycles. Okay, kids who are in the age of, let's say, 10 to 15, they would need certain different kind of bicycles. Adults who go for cycling marathons, they would need different kind of, they would need sports bicycles. So age भी depend करता है, and आपको अपने प्रोडक्ट के हिसाब से डिसाइड करना है कि कौन सी एज के कंज्यूमर्स आपके टारगेट ऑडियंस है. So similarly, gender, so some products are for males, for some products are for females. Employment, income levels, कुछ लोग प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट्स खरीद सकते हैं बेस्ड ऑन देयर इनकम, कुछ लोग नहीं खरीद सकते हैं. सो देयर आर lots of factors that you can consider based on the product and service that you're selling. So this is one way of identifying your target audience or segmenting them. All right. So even past purchase history. So if somebody has purchased a new phone, they may now want a screen guard or a phone cover. So that's how you can, if you sell screen guard and phone covers, that's how you would know that, okay, this guy ne, this bande ne abhi naya phone kharida hai, so I can sell my products to this person. So this is how you develop a segmentation of your target audience. Now, how do you analyze? How do you identify? All this, some of these examples we have already discussed in the previous slide. So first and foremost important thing about your target audiences, you should know about your product and service in and out. You should understand the entire industry in which you're working. So if you are in an IT industry, you should know how IT industry works, what is the ecosystem, what kind of partners are involved. तो ये सब के नॉलेज से आप देन डिसाइड करोगे कि मुझे किस तरीके के ऑडियंस को अपने प्रोडक्ट्स या सर्विसेज बेचने हैं. So if you are a small IT company, you may want to reach out to people who have revenue of around, let's say, 25 crore to 50 crore. But if you're a Fortune 500 IT company, you may want to reach out to customers who have larger budgets. So, knowledge of your products, services, your industry is very important. You should know your existing and past customers. So जब digital marketing नहीं था, जब traditional marketing होती थी, तो तब आपके पास जो कस्टमर बेस था, अब उनको आप डिजिटली कैसे बेचोगे? हाउ वुड यू रीच आउट टू देम ऑन डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म्स? और बेस्ड ऑन योर पास्ट कस्टमर्स और एग्जिस्टिंग कस्टमर्स, आप सिमिलर प्रोफाइल बना सकते हो अपने कस्टमर्स की, कि अगर मेरे पास if I am able to sell my products to people who are in the age of 25 to 30, more products to the same age group. So these are important factors. And also based on your competitors, you have to see who your competitors are also reaching out. आपके competitors किसको successfully, किसके साथ business कर रहे हैं, किसको successfully अपने products बेच रहे हैं, services बेच रहे हैं. That will also help you to identify your target audience. Now, these are few soft skills that any marketing professional would need, uh, even a sales professional. So these are some smart soft skills. You have to spend a lot of time in your industry, a good amount of time in your industry, understand your product in and out, and that's how you would come up with some idea about your target audience. But then you can take help of certain tools as well to identify your target audience. Now, how we can do that? Let's quickly look at one of the reports from Google Analytics. All right. So I'll just log into Google Analytics. Now let's say you are just getting started. आपने अपना just business start किया है और आप कुछ marketing activities कर रहे हो. So now you will start getting visitors to your website. Now what you can do is you can go to this audience section and see demographics. So I'll just click on age first. Now यहाँ पे you can identify what age group people are visiting your website. Now I'll just keep this date. It's 16 Feb to 22 Feb. All right. And see here, if you observe age group, in between age group of 25 to 34, you have the highest number of visitors. All right. After that, this age group is closely. So if you observe properly, I hope everyone is able to see the screen. So between 18 to 34 years, that is where you are getting most of your audience. And 65 plus बहुत कम audience आ रही है. Now this is a merchandise store, Google merchandise store का report है ये. Basically you can buy apparels and caps and t-shirts from this store. So if you see here, this is the age group which is interested in buying merchandise. All right. So this is one quantitative way. The first three that we discussed, it's more qualitative, where you need some soft skills. That's why I was telling you don't switch your industry or your job too often, because you need to develop this understanding also. And then you have tools in your hand that you can use to understand who is visiting. And initially you can see what kind of visitors you're getting, and slowly once you understand your target audience better, you can analyze and see कि जो target audience को आप target कर रहे हो वो आ रहे हैं कि नहीं website पे. Now there are additional reports here. You can also see gender, how many males, how many females are coming. So here more or less it's close to 50%, not that a big difference. And you can see, I mean, if you want more female customers, you may have to put your products which are more specific for female customers. So it depends. If you see that females are spending more money as compared to males, then you may want to target females more. So this is another thing that you can derive. Then you can also see location. किस location से लोग आ रहे हैं आपके website पे. All right. US से आ रहे हैं, India से आ रहे हैं, Canada से आ रहे हैं. So all these numbers. So these are more quantitative ways of trying to identify some demographic factors of your target audience. All right. Now, similar to this, you have social media analytics as well. I will just try to see if we can quickly check this. Now, every social media platform will provide you some kind of analytics. And see here, this is a dummy page that I have created. It won't have much visitors, but we'll quickly see what kind of reports are available. So now here you can see who is following you on social media. And then you analyze their demographics and see if they are part of your target audience or not. So you can see a lot of details here. How many followers are coming. Now you can see their profiles also here. So some of the learners who are part of our platform, they are already part of this page as well. And you can see their locations here also. All right. So there's a lot of analytics available in all the platforms, whether it's Google Ads, whether it's social media or Google Analytics. And this we generally discuss in detail during our regular sessions. All right. Now, are there any doubts as of now? Gurtej, are you getting any comments from the learners? ओके, सो अब हमने समझा कि टारगेट ऑडियंस इंपॉर्टेंट है। हमने ये भी समझा कि किस तरीके से हम अपनी टारगेट ऑडियंस को आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं। सो वी जस्ट गिव यू अ ब्रीफ ओवरव्यू। नाउ टारगेट ऑडियंस को आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए अगर आपको डीप डाइव जाना है और उसको ठीक से समझना है, तो आपके पास दो टेम्पलेट्स हैं दैट यू गाइस कैन यूज। नाउ वन इज यू कैन बिल्ड अ बायर्स पर्सोना। All right. Students who have already attended regular sessions, they would know about this. But now let's discuss, for the benefit of audience who are joining us through YouTube. So bias persona आप build कर सकते हो. ये एक template है that we will discuss now. And you can also trace the journey of your target audience with the help of bias journey model. ऑल राइट, ये दो टेम्पलेट्स हैं जो आपको इनिशियल लेवल पे हेल्प करेंगे अपने टारगेट ऑडियंस को बिल्ड करने के लिए, उनके बारे में एक आइडिया डेवलप करने के लिए हो है क्या हमारे टारगेट ऑडियंस। ऑल राइट, सो नाउ फर्स्ट टूल इज बायर्स पर्सोना। पर्सोना इज नथिंग बट पर्सनैलिटी। सो बायर्स पर्सोना, it tells you how does your target audience look like. All right, now for example, if you are running a rental business in which you rent out two-wheelers, then how would your bias persona look like? Your bias persona can be college students who have driving license. You know, that is your bias persona. That is a brief uh, one-line description of your bias persona. But then bias persona, हम इतना सा इंफॉर्मेशन हमारे लिए सफिशिएंट नहीं है to run our campaigns. We need to go deep dive. We need to understand them better. So what we will do is we'll develop some fictional understanding or representation of our ideal customer. हम हम एज अ मार्केटिंग टीम हम लोग मिलके सोचेंगे कि क्या चैलेंजेस हैं हमारे बायस पर्सोना के या हमारे टारगेट ऑडियंस के, क्या चैलेंजेस हो सकते हैं, हम उसे कैसे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, हमारा प्रोडक्ट कैसे फिट बैठता है उस चैलेंज को सॉल्व करने में, एंड हाउ वी कैन मेक इट इजियर फॉर देम टू टेक डिसीजंस. सो ऑल दैट इफ यू हैव टू डू, then you have to build your bias persona with a lot of details. Now what are those details? We will quickly see. Also, first step when you're building your bias persona, first step is to collect data. Now how do you collect data is you can collect data with the help of some surveys that you can do. You can take some one-on-one interviews. So all this that you see here, these are field marketing activities that during traditional marketing this used to happen a lot, and now also it's happening, and all these surveys have also become digital. Now all these surveys, this also happen online, and you must have filled a lot of surveys from different marketing companies. So सर्वेज से आप क्वेश्चंस पूछते हो और आप अंडरस्टैंड करने की कोशिश करते हो कि उनकी प्रायोरिटीज क्या है, उनके डिसलाइक्स क्या है, लाइक्स क्या है, एंड ऑल दैट डेटा दैट यू कलेक्ट, that is when you start using that data to build bias persona or your bias personality. Now you can do surveys, you can collect data through interviews, through forms that are there on your website. You can also talk to your sales team and cold calling teams and find out from them market mein what is happening, what kind of people are purchasing our products and who are not purchasing our product. So this also is a source of information for you to collect data and start building your bias persona. You can also look at your existing customers, what are their traits, what are their demographics. So first thing, you collect data, and now second thing is to start building your bias persona. Now how do you build? Here's the template. All right, now this is a comprehensive template that we will discuss now to build bias persona, and this template has been provided by Hubspot. All right, and prerequisite, yes, you should आपको अपने प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस के बारे में अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए, अपने इंडस्ट्री के बारे में भी अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए. That's when you start building your bias persona properly. Okay, now what we will do, we'll try to build a bias persona. Let's say we are a company that sells software solutions to HR, to any HR department of an organization. This software solution helps them with appraisals, with payroll, with other documentations, onboarding documentations. So we are a company that we are selling software solutions, who is selling software solutions to HR. So now हमारे ऑडियंस कैसे दिखेंगे, what is the bias persona for such a company? Let's find out that. And I'm just checking. I hope everyone is with me, and everyone is on the same page. Gurtesh, can we check if everything is fine? They are able to see the slides properly.
Yes, sir, everything is fine.
All right. Cool. If any doubts are coming to your mind, anything you have not understood in the previous slides, please stop us in between so that we can try and address your doubts. ठीक है, तो ये है बायस पर्सोना, ऐसे दिखता है बायस पर्सोना का टेम्पलेट. Alright, it's nothing but it's like a notebook where you have to fill certain information. So हम इस persona का नाम क्या दे रहे हैं? HR Hina. Alright, just a name, just to keep it little bit interesting. So we have kept the first letter of the two words same. So you can write HR Hitesh, yeah, HR Hemant, whatever you feel should be the name. So now what we are saying is हमारी customers जो हैं वो HR department है. So let's understand them better. वो उनका background क्या है? Let's first see what is their background. What kind of job title they have. So I am saying कि मेरी organization जो software solution sell करती है, हम तो directly हमें head of human resources से बात करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि वो लोग ही है जो decision लेंगे कि इस particular tool का उनके पास budget है कि नहीं. Would they like to invest in this tool or not? So that's why I'm saying the job title that we are targeting in each company, it has to be head of human resources or director of human resources. All right. Then we are trying to understand our HR head of HR a little bit better. So we are thinking that most of these guys who have become head of HR, they may be working for more than 10 years. Overall, their experience would be that much, or maybe they are working in the same company for 10 years and they are most likely to be married by now. So we are trying to understand more about them. We are not trying to just look at them as a customer who may buy something from us, but we are trying to see what are their other traits, what is their life, how is their working life, how is their personal life. We are trying to understand them little bit better. Then again demographics आ गया. So ज्यादातर HR डिपार्टमेंट में हम बोल रहे हैं ज्यादातर फीमेल्स होती है अभी तक हमने जो देखा है. तो हमारे जो सेल्स के लोग हैं, जो मार्केटिंग के लोग हैं, उनको थोड़ा सेंसिटिव होना चाहिए इस बारे में कि यू आर इंटरेक्टिंग more people from gender who would be females. So how do you deal with such customers? Because there are both male and females, they respond differently to different marketing communications. So you have to be careful about that. What would be the age? They won't be they would by now by now you become if you are a head of HR, your age would be by now 30 or more than 30. So we are dealing with people who are really mature, who know their work, and who have seen a lot of tools already. So all this is important to know. Now we are also trying to identify in bias persona what kind of communication channels they would be using. So we are seeing what kind of social media platforms they would prefer. Now, because they are HR and they must be involved in recruitment and other job related activities, they are most likely to use LinkedIn and Glassdoor. So if we want to spend our money on ads, for us LinkedIn ads would be better as compared to Facebook ads or even Instagram ads. So हमें target audience का अगर हम इस तरीके से हम develop करेंगे understanding, then our marketing strategy will also benefit. So we are saying LinkedIn Glassdoor एक बहुत important हमारे लिए हो जाता है platform. So these are few things. Now if you see, this is a very comprehensive template. The more you want to analyze about target audience, the better it is, and it will also depend how data driven your company is. If you're able to make use of all this data that you're collecting through target audience, we are trying to see कि challenges क्या है हमारे target audience के, what kind of challenges they face in their job. So कोई भी HR के लिए challenge ही होगा कि हमारी HR की टीम छोटी है लेकिन हमारे पास काम बहुत है. तो हम उसको कैसे इजी बना सकते हैं, हमारा टूल उस चीज को कैसे सॉल्व कर सकता है, अप्रेजल्स की एक्टिविटीज हम कैसे फास्ट बना सकते हैं थ्रू आवर टूल. सो इफ you communicate all this to your target audience, that is when they'll start talking to you. So this is what it is, challenges and what we can do to solve these challenges or achieve their goals. So this is how you develop a buyer's persona. There are a lot of things. You can add your own things. It is not a rule that you have to follow only this template, but this gives you a good starting point. And see what kind of marketing message you want to put out. What should be your elevator pitch, कि कैसे आप pitch करोगे. अगर आपके आपके sales team अगर उनसे जाके मिल रही है या Zoom call कर रही है तो कैसे अपने platforms pitch करेगी. You can mention all these pointers here. Okay. So this was about a very comprehensive and detailed buyer's persona template, and you can download this template from HubSpot. I have given you a link here. All right, and this is a very good video on buyer's persona. HubSpot का ही एक employee आपको explain कर रहा है कि इसे कैसे use करना है. So it's a very good video that you guys should watch. Gurtesh, should I share the link or they would be able to access this link?
Yes, sir. You can share a link with me. I'll share it on the YouTube.
All right, I'll just quickly copy this link for all of you guys. It's a very interesting video. I hope you will enjoy watching this. And template you can get from this link. I'll just quickly share that as well. All right. So now this particular template that you are seeing of buyer's persona, this is a more simplistic version. ये ज़्यादा simple है. So you guys can look into this as well. You will get this also on HubSpot. All right, I actually thought we will fill this bias persona with you guys, but now that all of you have joined from YouTube, this won't be feasible. So do check out bias persona, read about it and try it out. All right. So I hope everyone has understood bias persona and how to go about building bias persona. Now, second template that you should, all of you should understand is buyer's journey template or buyer's journey model, and this is going to help you throughout your marketing career. It's a very powerful template that all of you should have some grip on. All right, now आपने buyers persona build कर दिया, आपको पता है आपके buyers कौन है. अब आपको सोचना है कि उनकी जर्नी क्या होगी, वो कैसे हमारे कंपनी तक पहुंचेंगे, हमारे वेबसाइट तक पहुंचेंगे, वो क्या होगा कि वो बाय करेंगे हमारे. व्हाट शुड वी डू कि वो हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज बाय करें. हाउ कैन वी कन्विंस देम और हाउ कैन वी मेक आवर केस स्ट्रॉन्ग. So for that you have to understand their journey. What are the different phases through which your buyers would go through. So this is a very simple view of your buyer's journey. Buyer's journey is actually quite complicated, but let's start with a very simple view. Now, any buyer, anybody who is planning to buy anything new, they will go through at least these three stages. First is awareness, second is consideration, and third is the decision stage. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. Now let's say I want to buy shoes for trekking. I am going for a trek on Himalaya and I don't have good trekking shoes. So first thing is I have identified that this is a product I need. I have identified my need. I have identified that I need mountain climbing ke liye I need some shoes, specific shoes. So now first what I will do, I would first hit the awareness stage. I will start reading about what are the features that are required in a shoe when you're going on a trek. What kind of shoes are required, how that shoe is different from the normal shoe. And that is when I will start reading blogs or I will start watching videos. I would start reading some guidebooks. Whether you're buying a shoe or any other product, this is the first thing that we would do if you are not aware of that product, if you have not bought this product before. So you would first hit the awareness stage. So it is very important for all our marketing professionals, for all of us to understand that this is the first stage that our buyers would go through. And we need to help them by providing them proper content which they are looking for. Now, second step is consideration. So इस stage पे what I would do, I will start taking recommendations. So I'll start reading reviews. I will start seeing कि कौन सा brand है जो number 1 पे है, number 2 पे है, और कौन सा brand है जो मेरे budget में आता है. So I will start inquiring about that, and that is when I'm now talking. So initially I was talking about shoes in general, what features. I was just evaluating the features. In second stage, I will start comparing the brands. I will start seeing what is there available in my budget. So that is when you hit your consideration stage. And finally you reach your decision stage. Decision stage पे आप कुछ ब्रांड्स को शॉर्टलिस्ट करोगे एंड आप डिसाइड करोगे कि अब फाइनली मेरे को किसको खरीदना है, किससे खरीदना है शू. Now, let's say you have decided there are two brands. Let's say, for example, Nike and Reebok. And Nike team का जो marketing team है Nike का, वो बहुत smart है. उन्होंने उन्होंने जज कर लिया है कि आप डिसीजन स्टेज पे हो और वो आपको डिस्काउंट ऑफर भेज देते हैं 20% ऑफ अगर आप नेक्स्ट 1 घंटे में कुछ खरीदोगे तो उनसे. And that is when you would decide, okay, let's take it from Nike because they've at the right time they have sent me an offer. So if you are aware of your journey, of your buyer's journey, you can take better marketing decisions and you can design better marketing campaigns. So this is why understanding buyer's journey is very important. Now, इसके लिए भी एक HubSpot का टेम्पलेट है which is very similar to your buyer's persona template. So इसमें हम क्या करते हैं, हम पूछते हैं अपने आप से. All the marketing team would sit together. उनका एक चौपाल होगा, इंटरनल चौपाल मार्केटिंग टीम का, और वो अपने आप में डिस्कस करेंगे कि अगर हमारा बायर अवेयरनेस स्टेज पे है तो वो क्या सोचता है, उसको क्या कौन से टाइप का कंटेंट चाहिए, उसके क्या डाउट्स होते हैं, तो हम किस तरीके के FAQs अपने वेबसाइट पे डाल सकते हैं. So you would do this for each of the stages: awareness stage, consideration stage, decision stage. This is what you are asking. What is the customer thinking or feeling? Then you will ask what is the customer's action when that a customer is at the awareness stage. Will that customer would like to watch a video? Would he like to download a comparison chart? What would he like to know? So if you start asking all these questions within your marketing teams, if you start asking question 1, 2, 3, 4 and start answering for each of the stages, that is when you come up with ideas. That is when you come up with your campaign ideas. And this is what this particular template helps you with. And all of you can download it from here. I'll again quickly copy the link. And if there are any doubts as of now, please feel free to ask us. Now, this is the template for your buyer's journey. Okay, so Gurtesh, do we have any doubts so far? Okay, Gurtesh, do we have any doubts from the learners?
No, sir, we don't have any questions from learner side.
All right, thanks. So now we have already seen a template. We have seen how does a linear or a simple buyer's journey look like, and we have seen the template that marketing teams can use during their marketing chopal and come up with ideas. So this is buyer's journey. Now, if you trace your buyer's journey, all right, it will help you to build your funnel. It will help you to build your marketing funnel. And how do you do that? This we will discuss during session number 3. Okay, we will discuss all this during our session number 3, and not only this part, we will see all different kinds of marketing channels, when and where to use them at what stage. All right, this we will keep it for discussion number 3. And see, I told you, right, buyer's journey. This is the buyer's journey, right? This is a very simple view of buyer's journey. But actually में क्या होता है real life scenario में buyer's journey ऐसी दिखती है. The one you see on the left, it is not linear. Okay, people, your buyers, they don't just follow this template. They don't go from awareness to consideration to decision in one line. They don't do that. They keep switching between the stages. They sometimes skip one stage and go to other stage. Now just look at this. Now here they are saying in this digital era, when buyers are at the discover stage. Now discover is nothing but your awareness stage, just the name is different. So when they are trying to discover or being aware of the products or the solution that they want, they are saying, see how many channels they use. So your yellow channel is your web, your green channel is events, trade events, blue channel is social, your dark blue one is the print media. So buyers are not only waiting for you to release content and come to your website or find you on social media. They are they are looking at multiple channels, multiple sources, and from there after they discover that they have a need, then they will start exploring. Okay, then they will start sharing about it, talking about it with their friends. They will start comparing, then they will finally decide, and once they have a good experience, they will start trusting the brand, and then they will keep buying from you again and again. So this is a more detailed version of your buyer's journey, and it shows in a different way. It shows like in a loop, because see, what can happen is a person can start from the discover stage. Okay, discover, and that person can even skip everything and come to the final stage. So there's no certainty of how your buyers would move around. And look at this one on your right. It shows more complications that happen. People go from one stage, come back to that same stage, or skip one or two stages. This is the actual buyer's journey, and you cannot plan for all the buyer's journey. You cannot plan for everything. Then how do you solve this issue? And slowly you will understand as we reach session number 3. You will understand and realize that your customers are more smart as compared to you. So that we will understand during session number 3. But I just wanted to show you the reality. This is theory, and theory is very important. All right, this is very important for you to get started. Once you gain experience, then you will realize how complicated it can get and how to break through this. Okay, so this is reality, and again same thing. See how complicated it can get. And if you observe, if you're starting from here, you see this, people are coming here and they can go back. If you start tracing all this, people can go back, or they can jump from one stage to other stage. So this is how complicated your buyer's journey can get. Okay, so now we have understood two templates, two tools, buyer's journey and buyer's persona. We'll just quickly see what is the difference between both of them, so that the understanding is more in depth. So buyer's journey, what it tells you is, at the current moment, at the current stage, what is the intent of your buyer? Is that buyer still at the awareness stage? Is that buyer at the consideration stage? कहाँ पे है वो? Is that buyer ready to buy or not? That is what buyer's journey tells you. But what buyer's persona tells you? Buyer's persona tells you कि जिस बंदे ने आपका PDF डाउनलोड किया है, वो आपका टारगेट ऑडियंस है कि नहीं. अगर आपकी टारगेट ऑडियंस, आपके जो भी कस्टमर्स हैं, वो 18 और 35 के बीच में है, और कोई बंदा जो 50 ईयर्स से ज़्यादा है, you're selling products only for teenagers and college kids, college students, let's say. So if somebody who is more than 50 years, 60 years, you're not selling them anything. If that person downloads a PDF or interacts with your brand, should you spend time on that person? Should you create something specific for the new age group person that has come? That is the decision that buyer's persona will help you decide. So buyer's persona helps you identify whether the person that has come into your funnel, is that person your target audience or not. And buyer's journey tells you the current status, the current intent, current mindset of that person, whether that person is at awareness stage or decision stage. So both, that is the main difference. And both buyer's journey and buyer's persona, they help you build your marketing strategy and your marketing funnel. So both of them are important before you start your campaign. All right, so all these both the templates are very important. So okay, how do you identify at which stage your customer is? Based on the actions that they are taking on your website or on your social media. If they are watching a video, or let's say if they have downloaded a coupon, you have sent them a coupon code. If they have accessed that, if they have clicked on that, maybe that's when you will understand that they are at the decision stage. All right, so that is the actions of your buyers will tell you at which stage of the buyer's journey they are. And in terms of buyer's persona, you should know your product and your industry very well, that is when you will be able to identify if this particular person who has come in my marketing funnel, will he be able to purchase my product or not? Will he have that much budget or not? So this is the difference between buyer's persona and buyer's journey. Now, buyer's journey, it changes a lot with time. All right, it keeps changing and it keeps changing very frequently. Okay, it can change if there's some disruption in the industry. For example, when Jio launched, the buyer's journey of Airtel and Vodafone changed drastically, and they had to start taking some steps. So buyer's journey, and if you see in e-commerce industry, buyer's journey, it changes a lot with time, because there are a lot of new trends that keep coming up in the products that e-commerce companies sell. So it changes very quickly with time, but buyer's persona doesn't change that quickly. Buyer's persona will change when certain life event happens in an individual's life. Let's say if you were a college student and then you started working, that is when your persona will change a little bit. But then you got married, your persona will change a little bit more. Then you have had kids, your persona will change drastically. So persona changes with the due to life events of an individual, and buyer's journey will change due to market conditions as well. So change is more rapid in buyer's journey, and you may have to, as a marketing team, you have to keep revisiting your buyer's journey, maybe monthly or quarterly. But in case of buyer's persona, it will change little less rapidly. So you can keep updating them on annual basis or every 6 months. So this is the main difference between buyer's journey and buyer's persona. So we are dot on time. We have completed all our slides at dot 9 p.m. Any doubts, anything related to this session or anything else you want to ask about career or anything else? So we have one question from Krishna. How do we get ads in Google by the very next? Yeah, very good question. So Krishna, that is something called remarketing. I'll just type it here. It's called remarketing, and it is a complex discussion. I'm afraid we won't be able to do it here, but we generally discuss this with our students who are on the platform. We discuss with them during the module for Google Ads. So it is called remarketing. It's a very good observation, Krishna. I must compliment you that you have started thinking like a marketing person now. So great, but I'm afraid this is not the right platform to discuss that. But please read about this remarketing or retargeting. Okay, good observation. Anyone else wants to ask anything? Gurtej, over to you. Anything you
Uh,
want to repeat? Yeah.
yes. We have one more minute. Let's say if students have any questions, you can ask.
Yeah.
Dear students, we have 1 minute more. If you have any questions, please drop your question in the live chat. I'll be taking the questions and sharing with
Yeah.
you.
I'll just show myself. I hope आप सबको हमारा डिजिटल मार्केटिंग चौपाल पसंद आया हो. ये सेशन नंबर 1 था. We just got introduced to our target audience and we saw buyer's journey and buyer's persona. So anything you guys want to ask, anything about your career, anything about any doubts, any questions you have, even if it's not related to the topic, you can ask us. So Gurtej, should we call it a day?
Yes, sir, we can wrap up now. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for connecting with us today. And it was really one of the informative session, I must say. And I personally enjoyed a lot because there were some of the few things which I was not aware of it. Like I learned a lot of things.
Okay. So yeah, Gurtej, we will send you the quiz as well. Let's see how you perform.
Thank you, sir. Yes, yes, my sure.
Oh, all right.
And
Okay, guys. Namaste to everyone. Thank you for joining.
thank you, sir. Thank you. And dear students, if you are a college, like you are studying in a college in let's say second year, third year, we have a opportunity for you. We have currently we are hiring for the campus ambassador. I'm sharing a link in the straight forward right in the live chat. You can grab these opportunities. If you love a community management and you are kind of a person who wants to lead a team and you want to explore the new things, apart from that, you want to give a learning environment in your college, spread a learning environment at college, then this opportunity is for you. I have shared the campus ambassador link in the chat, so please enroll for it. And once again, thank you so much for being a lovely audience.